It not go work. It no look right. All right, guys, there we are. I am back with you all, everybody. Good morning, guys. Or everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome into the morning live. This morning we are going to be. Oh, me never put this on there. This morning we are going to be reading the book of Psalm, chapters through 7 through 12. For those of you who are new, who are just coming into the channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I sincerely appreciate your presence. For those of you who have been with me for a very long time, you know you are the real OGs. I sincerely appreciate you all. Okay. I sincerely appreciate you all. So come on now, guys, and let us read the Bible. For those of you who are just coming, please note that we do not endorse any particular religion or any particular denomination over here on my channel. What we strive to do is to read the Bible for ourselves so that we can be aware of its contents. Okay? We do not want to be among the herds of people who tout the Bible, talk about what's in the Bible, but have never read it themselves. We want to be the educated few, where we have read the Bible, and even if we need some more clarity on some of the scripture, but we can proudly say that we have read the Bible from beginning to end. If that is your quest, if that is something that you're interested in, then this is the place for you. Unfortunately, you might be a little bit late. We can always go back and listen to the other lives. We have read all the way up to the book of Psalm already, since we started this a year and a half ago or so. All right, so this morning we are going to be continuing with the reading of the book of Psalm. So come with me, guys. Get your book Bible or your Google Bible, and let's read along. Psalm chapter 7. And it said, Shigoyon of David, which he sang unto the Lord concerning the words of Cush the Benjaminite. All right, let us begin. O Lord my God, in thee do I put my trust. Save me from all them that persecute me, and deliver me. Lest he tear my soul like a lion, rending it in pieces, while there is none to deliver. O Lord my God, if I have done this, if there be iniquity in my hands, if I have rewarded evil unto him that was at peace with me, yea, I have delivered him that without cause is mine enemy. So here David is asking God to be with him. Is saying to God, if I have ever harmed anybody, if I have done evil to anybody who has done good to me, yea, I have delivered him that without cause is mine enemy. So if somebody is your friend, they never done you any harm, yet you choose to present war to them, to behave with them in an unfriendly manner, then according to the Bible, you have just created an enemy. Let us continue. Verse 5. Let the enemy persecute my soul and take it. Yea, let him tread down my life upon the earth, and lay mine honor in the dust. Arise, O Lord, in thine anger. Lift up thyself because of the rage of mine enemies. And awake for me to the judgment that thou hast commanded. So shall the congregation of the people compass thee about. For their sakes, therefore, return thou on high. The Lord shall judge the people. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness and according to mine integrity that is within me. O let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just, for the righteous God trieth the hearts and reigns. Verse 10. My defense is of God, which saves the upright in heart. God judgeth the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready. He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordaineth his arrows against the persecutions. Behold, he travaileth with inquiry, and hath conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit, and dug it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealings shall come down upon his own pate. P-A-T-E. Let me see if that is what that word means. I don't know what that word means. P-A-T-E. I'm not sure what that. Oh my God, this phone is not working. P-A-T-E. Okay, let us continue. It says its own pate, but I don't see what that word means in here. It's not showing me the meaning of the word. So we're just going to move right along. Verse 17, and this is going to be the end of chapter 7 of the book of Psalm. Verse 17, the last verse. I will praise the Lord according to his righteousness, and will sing praise to the name of the Lord Most High. Now that is the end of chapter 7 of the book of Psalm. Now come with me, guys. Come read with me. The book of Psalm. As we read the book of Psalm, come along. Now we are on to chapter 8. O Lord, our God, how excellent is thy name in all the earth. Who hast set thy glory upon the heavens? Out of the mouth of babes and suckling hast thou hast thou ordained strength because of thine enemies, that thou mightest still the enemy and the avenger. When I consider thy heavens, the work of thy fingers, the moon and the stars which thou hast ordained, what is man, that thou art mindful of him, and the Son of Man, that thou visitest him? For thou hast made him a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with glory and honor. Thou madest him to have dominion over the works of thy hands. Thou hast put all things under his feet. All sheep and oxen, yea, and the beasts of the field, the fowl of the air, and the fish of the sea, and whatsoever passeth through the paths of the sea. Welcome back, Sister Andrea. Thank you so much for coming back, my love. Verse 9 of chapter 8, and this is the last verse of chapter 8. O Lord our God, how excellent is thy name in all the earth. Okay, I hope you all are following along, guys, as I read the Bible. We are reading this morning Psalm chapter 7. We started reading Psalm chapter 8. We've read 8 and 9, but we're going to read all the way to chapter 12. Okay? Chapter 9, Psalm chapter 9. It says, to the chief musician upon Laban, a psalm of David. I will praise thee, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will show forth all my marvelous works. I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing praise to thy name, O Lord Most High. When mine enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish at thy presence. For thou hast maintained my right and my cause. Thou hast in the throne. Thou sattest, I don't know what kind of word this, sattest? Thou sit in the throne, judging right. Thou hast rebuked the heathen. Thou hast destroyed the wicked. Thou hast put out their name forever and ever. Thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end, and thou hast destroyed cities. Their memorial is perished with them. But the Lord shall endure forever. He hath prepared his throne for judgment, and he shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness. Verse 9. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee, for thou, Lord, hast not forsaken them that seek thee. Let us continue. Verse 10. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee, for thou, Lord, hast not forsaken them that seek thee. Sing praises to the Lord, which dwelleth in Zion. Declare among the people his doings. When he maketh inquisition for blood, he remembereth them. He forgets not the cry of the humble. Have mercy upon me, O Lord. Consider my trouble, which I suffer. Which I suffer of them that hate me, thou that liftest me up from the gates of death. Verse 14. And I may shew forth all thy praise in the gates of the daughter of Zion. I will rejoice in thy salvation. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, in the net that they hid by their own feet taken. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executes. The wicked is snared in the work of his own habits. Higalofi. Oh, guys, we got to look that one up again. Oh gosh, we got to look that one up. We don't want to jump over any word in the Bible. We don't know what it means. Higgallofi. Well, that's the first time I've come across that word in the Bible. So I was trying to see here if my Bible on Google can give me H-I-G-G. Let me see. H-I-G-G-A. Igaloki. I can't see that name. Iga. H-I-G-G-A-I-O-N. Higaion. Oh, yeah, see there, so? Higaion. Let's read verse 16 again. The Lord is known by the judgments which he executed. The wicked a snare in the work of his own hands. Higaion. And it says Higaion in Psalms. This says in Psalms 92 verse 3, but we are reading it in Psalms 9 and verse 16. Higaion in Psalms means the murmuring tone of the harp. Higaion in Psalm 92 and verse 3 means the murmuring tap of the harp. In Psalms 9 verse 16, it is a musical sign denoting probably a pause in the instrumental interlude. Okay, so that's what this word Higaion is, like a musical sign. Verse 17, the wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Verse 19, arise, O Lord, let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. There ends the reading of Psalm chapter 9. We are going to be moving right along to read Psalm chapter 10. Welcome into the live, guys. Come on over. We just read chapter 9. We just read chapters 7, 8, and 9. So let us continue with chapter 10. Psalm chapter 10. Why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride does persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorred. I say, the Lord hates a covetous person. The wicked, though the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are the above. Out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Okay, let us continue. Verse 6 of chapter 10. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sits in the lurking places of the village. In the secret places that he murder the innocent. His eyes are or privily. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He hath said in his heart, God hath forgotten. He hid his face. He will never see it. Arise, O Lord, O God, lift up thine hand. Forget not the humble. Wherefore doth the wicked contempt God? He hath said in his heart, Thou wilt not require it. Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite. To regret is with thy hand. Let's read verse 14 again. Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite. To requite it with thy hand. The poor committeth himself unto thee. Thou art the helper of the fatherless. Break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none. The Lord is king forever and ever, neither forever and ever. The Lord is king forever and ever. The heathen are perished out of his hand. Lo, thou hast heard the desire of the humble. Thou wilt prepare their heart. Thou wilt cause thine ear to hear, to judge the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may no more oppress. This is the end of Psalm chapter 10, guys. I hope you all are enjoying the reading as much as I am enjoying bringing it to you. This is taking us. Yeah, I may as well just finish reading it. Right, Sister Winsome? Blessings, Sister Winsome. Good to see you. Chapter 12 of the book of Psalm. That's where we are at. How are you doing, Sister Winsome? So good to see you. Good to see you, Sister Winsome. Now we are on to Psalm chapter 11. Psalm chapter 11 says, to the chief musician, a psalm. What is he saying? But anyway, Psalm 11, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. In the Lord put I my trust. How say ye to my soul? Flee as a bird to your mountain? For lo, the wicked bend their bow. They make ready their arrow upon the string, that they may privily shoot at the upright in heart. If the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men. The Lord tried the righteous, but the wicked. The Lord tried the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence his soul hateth. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares. Behold, there just passing it down here so well. Let us continue. For those of you who are just coming, we are reading the book of Psalm. We are on to Psalm chapter 11 and verse 6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. Verse 7, and this is the last verse of chapter 11. Let the righteous Lord, for the righteous Lord loveth righteousness. His countenance doth behold the upright. Here ends the reading of Psalm chapters 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. If you are just coming into the chat and you haven't gone over that chapter yet, now is a good time to go over that chapter. Okay? So guys, Sister Winston, I'm sure say you don't hear me a bum shuffle over here. So I hear them a shit from me. Me hear them a shit right down pan. But me not go torture myself anymore. And I might end up at our foolishness from the life. So I'm not going to torture myself anymore, my lovely people. What I'm going to do is I'm going to water fresh, get me a little bit of a nap, and then we will get together again later on. Okay, guys? So that is going to be it from me for this morning. Until next time, my friends. This is Trev from Trevescent, where your journey matters. Have yourselves a good day, guys. Until we meet again later. Guys, have yourselves a great day.